Storm Alert Weather 9 with Chief Meteorologist Holden LeCroy.
Gorgeous day along the Oregon coast. In fact, Brookings down in Curry County hit 76 degrees today. And yes, that is an accurate reading on the Oregon coast. Not that warm across Florida. We did make it back into the 60s, and that will be the case tomorrow. But once you move inland, boy, a big difference. Here's a live look across areas of Roseburg right now. Again, this is up on the ridge top, but this pretty much sums up the gray skies that most of the valley has been dealing with today down across Douglas County, which still remains at the hour. We did get a little bit of that mixing that I was talking about yesterday. High pressure is offshore, and that's prompting a north wind slowly eroding the fog. But as you can see, we are losing daylight, and that fog is likely going to remain in place across areas of Roseburg for tomorrow and the Willamette Valley. Now, we do see the sunshine increase for this weekend, especially Saturday. Perfect conditions out there, and the mild temperatures still continue well into next week. 60s a possibility again along the Oregon coast, and 40s up toward the Cascades are still about 10 degrees above average for what we usually see this time of year. And as far as that precipitation goes, it is starting to sneak back in. It still looks like it's going to be toward Wednesday night and Thursday of next week, but it's still not a great rain chance. It's just a little bit of a progression compared to what we've been dealing with. But here's the clear skies across the state right now. Again, right above that fog, it's completely sunny as high pressure still remains dominant, leading to these dry conditions that we are expected. And that's not good for our ski resorts. These numbers that we've seen are even lower compared to what we saw last week. Luckily not melting off as fast as what we typically see. And the reason why is the lower sun angle this time of year. If we're in the middle of summer, these numbers would be already melted off by now. But thanks to that, not as bad as it could be, but still. Willamette Pass, only 10-inch base right now. And it's not just the snow that we're talking about, it's the rain deficit as well. Here in Eugene, we're entering almost about 6 inches of rain below average. However, once you head north toward the Portland area, they actually have a surplus, and that kind of just sums up just how dry our region has been since the start of the water year. Overnight tonight, temperatures back down into the upper 20s. Tomorrow afternoon, 50s make a return because the fog clears out by the evening hours. 65 though across areas of Coos Bay. But here's the fog still across areas of Roseburg and Eugene as we head toward the overnight hours of tonight. That is going to remain, and then it should eventually burn off even for Roseburg tomorrow as temperatures get back into the 50s. Here's a look at the high pressure system in place leading to the mild conditions, but thanks to it moving offshore, that is going to lead to the sunny skies on Saturday. But watch as the pattern starts to dissipate heading into the start of next week. Low pressure replaces it, and that is going to bring back the cool and showery conditions. But notice that date, not until around January 22nd or 24th. We do have those rain chances reintroduced on the 7-day forecast toward next Wednesday and Thursday, but a mild Saturday, possibly at about 55 degrees in Eugene. Across areas of the Central Coast, 63, possibly about 65 degrees for some areas. Showers do start to move in by next Wednesday and Thursday. Across the Umpqua, 52 heading into your Friday afternoon. Rain showers moving in toward Thursday. And across the Cascades, temperatures likely remaining in the 40s and snow showers finally moving back in toward next Thursday.